How's it going, folks? It is Matt back with another crypto video. Today is, of course, a video on DigiByte. Before we get into the news today, just one announcement to make. It's been almost a week now, but I am now officially a core member of the DigiByte awareness team. And actually, it came with a pretty decent raise as well. It was around 25%. So if you want to know what I'm making now, if you take my old salary of $0 and add in that 25% raise, you know, my new yearly salary is just under $1. So yeah, no, totally kidding. We are all unpaid volunteers, the marketers, the developers, and that's the beauty of DigiByte. And really one of the reasons that drew my interest into it, aside from you know, realizing that it's blockchain, which is the engine of this whole space, blockchain technology, realizing it's blockchain was one of the most superior on the market, first got my attention. And then once I realized that there wasn't even a company behind it, it's simply being created by volunteers that just want to contribute, that sold it for me. Because you know, there's really nothing better than that. It's a product that's being created by random individuals across the entire planet, and they're building it for everyone on the planet. So that's just kind of what drew my interest into DigiByte in the early stages, and certainly the community just helped solidify my position in DigiByte. So getting right to the news today, this is a tweet from Matthew. He is the developer that created the Digi-ID AntumID application, that password generator application that allows you to log into essentially every website that there is now. He has announced that the iOS version of it is released. This is the link to that. I'll provide a link to it in the description. So all of you iPhone users, you now have access to the Digi-ID AntumID application that allows you to log into all of the websites that you are using now that have not already integrated Digi-ID. If you're interested in learning how to use it, I have a how-to video. It's about 8 minutes long. I'll provide a link to this in the description as well, so you can see how to use the app if you are interested in doing so. I've also seen some complaints where people say it generates a password but the website won't accept it, and that's due to the website having restrictions on either like their password length or restrictions on certain characters that you can have. And if websites do restrict your length, or if they restrict what types of characters you can use, that website's probably not using the best password security methods. But there is still hope. I've heard that the next version of this application will allow you to adjust the length of the password that it generates, so that will solve that issue with websites that are restricting the length of the password. So getting to the next bit of news, this is a tweet from David, and he has provided a full guide, how-to guide on if you're looking to run a full 64-bit DigiByte node at home. So he provided a Medium article that explained it. This is that article. Again, I'll provide a link to this in the description below. It's very simple, straightforward. He breaks down all the hardware and all the things that you need to purchase, and then he gets into how to set it all up and start running a DigiByte full node. So if you're interested in starting to mine some DigiByte and running a full node, this is your article to read and learn how to do that. One of the more exciting bits of news today, this is a tweet from Jared Tate. OdoCrypt is coming live very soon. It's been on testnet for a couple weeks, maybe a couple months now, I'm not sure. I think it was March 31st that it was announced that it was on testnet. But when the DigiByte blockchain hits block 9,100,000, that is when it will transition over to OdoCrypt, the new mining algorithm that is ASIC resistant. As you can see from this other tweet from Jared Tate, it's definitely going to be a massive step forward for the DigiByte blockchain, as it's a mining algorithm that recreates itself every 10 days, so that companies such as Bitmain have no incentive to create ASICs that can lead to mining centralization. Since this algorithm recreates itself every 10 days, if someone were to create an ASIC to mine it, 10 days later when that algorithm changes, that ASIC is now a paperweight or a doorstop. It's useless. So it's great news. It's big news as well. And on top of you know, just further adding decentralization to an already extremely decentralized blockchain, it's going to add a great level of security, and you know, it's going to make it extremely difficult to get that 51% hack. So this is a major development coming for DigiByte, and it is coming very, very soon. There was another tweet that pointed out what day, or around about, yeah, so it was this tweet. So around July 19th. So there's no exact date, no exact time. It's simply when we hit block 9,100,000. That's when the light switch flips on and OdoCrypt takes into effect. So other bit of news I found interesting. This was a tweet from Stephen P. Kendall saying, on behalf of the DigiByte community, I am pleased to announce that the Malta AI and Blockchain Summit has included DigiByte blockchain on one of their AI startup pitches for 2019. So there is a link to the AI startup, or the Malta AI Blockchain Summit. I've clicked on that. We'll just briefly read through it so you can fully, I guess, get a better picture of what exactly this is. So they're saying, following their very successful run at their first edition of the Malta AI and Blockchain Summit, we are going all out in 2019. There will be over 100 startups selected to showcase their products and initiatives throughout the event. Startups based in AI, blockchain, quantum tech, big data, and the Internet of Things will each have a small booth at the Malta AI and Blockchain Summit, surrounded by top investors and mentors, being invited to lavish networking dinners, as well as benefiting from online exposure. However, the AI startup pitch is only open to AI startups, and the judges will pick a top 10, and those top 10 will be presenting on the stage during the final leg of the summit. So there's definitely going to be a lot of investors, there's going to be mentors, or just people just trying to learn about these types of technologies at this space. So it's a pretty big deal that if there's only going to be roughly 100 projects there, that DigiByte is in fact included in this, and it's definitely going to get that DigiByte brand recognition out there to some bigger investors and mentors. We could definitely use some help in terms of how we operate and approach businesses for future adoption. So last thing I wanted to share, Rudy Bauman tweeted out there's a whole series of interviews that were taken during the DigiByte Global Summit that was on April 19th. Rudy Bauman tweeted out all of those interviews, but I'm only going to show one interview today, and then I think every DigiByte video I make in the future, I'm just going to show one of the interviews at the end of my clip so that you guys can see these interviews and not have to sit here for a long length of time watching 4 or 5 different interviews. So without further ado, enjoy this interview. This is an interview from Marnix from VID.
I'm Marnix, I'm co-founder of VID, and we're a Dutch company. VID is a validation and verification service. We're a Dutch company. It's our mission to safely certify and secure all digital assets. Most of us have been working together for over 10 years. We have another software company, YDD, and VID started as a natural product. Then we decided, because of the great potential, to make it into a separate entity, and that has been since 2018, and we're scoring more customers weekly. So yeah, very promising. Well, the other co-founders are Pim, Cecile, and Rico, friends, and I've known them for over 15 years. Great guys. Currently we're using 5 different blockchains: Bitcoin, Ethereum, LTO Network, IBM's Hyperledger, and now DigiByte. We chose DigiByte because they have got many nodes, a great community. We met with Rudy Bauman, I guess, like a year ago. Great click, so we're really looking forward to intensify our partnership. DGS is really promising. Really looking forward to talk to Jared today. Great technique, if you ask me. I can't wait to get started. Our mission is to safely certify and secure all digital assets, so a perfect match. And yeah, as I said, can't wait to build something, and looking forward to it. For us, there used to be only physical certificates and diplomas. Now there are digital diplomas, very easy to manipulate. That's why we invented VID, so we can authenticate, so we can certify digital assets and make sure they aren't manipulated. So yeah, digital assets are really important. I'm currently working on several use cases. On a regular basis, customers come with new IDs. We check if they are simple use cases we can implement, and we're looking into the physical world. So thinking about paintings, diamonds, food, parts of machines, where we put a QR code on the physical product and then make a digital variant of it, and then we certify that digital asset into the several blockchains. So looking into physical, looking into version management, and looking into patents. Where you take something like a diamond or a painting, they all have physical traits you can identify, and you can compare them to the digital certificate, and that's why we use VID to stamp the digital certificate, and you can compare the physical aspects. Well, we're very jealous of the DigiByte community, and it's a great community, very committed. A reason for us to also anchor our hashes into the DigiByte chain, and not just the community, also the people working closely with DigiByte are great guys, and we really want to intensify the partnership. A difficult question. 1 year in this space is like a century in the normal space. For us, it's most important to be a known brand, not just in the blockchain space, but also in the corporate world. I think we're doing a great job so far. It's been a roller coaster these last few months, and if we keep this up, who knows, sky's the limit, together with DigiByte, LTO network. Who knows, really looking forward to it.
So there you have it, folks. That was the interview from Marnix at VID. Maybe next episode I'll show you Jared's interview. There's also interviews from AntumID and Block 30 Labs as well, so stay tuned. I will play them, or you can feel free to do your own research. Find Rudy Bauman on Twitter and watch them if you just simply can't wait. But that will wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.